To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
If you're still waiting for a sign, here's another one. At California Psychics, we reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work for us. So we only connect you with the best. That's how we can guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. And right now, new customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Dramatic sound effect incoming. Experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Well, good morning there, Rockaholics, and happy Blue Friday. Welcome to the end of the traditional work week. Danny and Steve, I know you two together had a late night on a school night earlier this week, and then I had a late night on a school night last night. I always feel like the telling sign that you were out way too late is when you wake up and go to brush your teeth and your toothbrush is still like very wet from the night before.
Wow. I have never noticed that.
You've never noticed that?
Well, I don't brush my teeth in the morning.
Oh, my God.
I'm
That
kidding.
explains So, yeah, I mean, I got in after 11 last night.
Wait a second. So yesterday you were telling us you're going to go to the Bob Rivers tribute show, which is awesome that you were able to make it out today. And I heard it was fantastic.
So great.
And you said, but we're going to make sure we leave because my husband and I want to make sure we're in bed by 10 o'clock.
Mm-mm.
Did you leave the venue at 10 o'clock?
I looked at the clock when it was 8:34, knowing this is the time that we need to leave if we're going to be in bed at 10. And Brad's like, I'm not ready to go. I really want to see Andrew Rivers do his comedy set. So we did wait, and it was worth it. It was definitely worth the wait. But I am running on like sub 4 hours of sleep right now. But I feel pretty good, all things considered.
Oh, good for you.
Do I look okay?
You know, Danny and I clearly care more about this show, and we're willing to get our full 8 hours, which never happens, actually.
No.
Yeah, you look fine.
Well,
thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Your hair's a little bit of a mess, but it's fine.
It is funny how there are telltale signs of like, oh, crap, I did not get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Like for you, it's the toothbrush thing. For me, I swear to God, every time I come to work, we have an app to get up to this floor. And the app, the icon is white. Mm-hmm. And every time I'm like, freaking app's not working. And I look, I'm like, oh, I'm on Chat GPT right now. I clicked on the wrong app because they pretty much are the same. I'm like, I need more sleep.
Yes. Well, there's always the weekend to try to catch up.
Is that really going to happen?
Probably not.
Okay.
Let's do the Daily Migs download.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And man, oh man. Well, first of all, happy National Pickle Day.
Dill pickles are the best pickles.
Yeah, big day today. Well, how are you going to celebrate National Pickle Day?
Dill pickles.
Just dill pickles.
All of them.
I kind of want to, just like take a bath with dill pickles and eat them all.
Well, how's that any different than any day that you have?
That's also fair.
Let's go somewhere we get some fried pickles.
Oh, I
some
love
freckles.
Oh,
let's go to Twin Peaks in Tequila.
Just don't have to ask me twice.
All right, in.
All right. So that's what we'll be doing after the show today. Is going to Twin Peaks. It's going to be a great time. Hey, man. I think it's just the story that broke everybody's hearts. A man who broke so many records this season, and now our hearts are broken because of him. Because, well, Cal Raleigh was not your American League MVP.
so disappointed.
Yeah, I know we're all mad. I try and put myself as an outsider, like, okay, remove the Seattle Mariners bias. And Aaron Judge had a phenomenal year and deserves to be MVP any other year but Cal Raleigh.
Right?
As much as I'm like, oh no, I'm just being biased. And I get like he did not have, a very high batting average. It was like around 250 or under that, I think. And maybe if his batting average was a little bit higher, that would have had something to do with it. But have we forgotten, critics and writers, that this is the most valuable batter, this is the most valuable player? And I don't think you can argue that there's a more valuable player for a team than Cal Raleigh.
Damn right.
I mean, he broke a bunch of records as well, 60 home runs. But again, I think the batting average was the thing because Aaron Judge had a monster season. So it's not like as if he got... As a Seattle Mariners fan, I felt like he got robbed. But I think if you were just a baseball fan, you would be like, oh, that's a bummer. But both guys really would be deserving of the MVP honor any season.
I'm going to take a long time to get over this.
All right, did you happen to catch Aaron Judge doing an interview with Major League Baseball about winning the MVP?
No.
All right, well, he does give a little love for Cal Raleigh, and here he is talking about it.
What a moment. Congratulations to the great Aaron Judge. Judgy, I'm taking you back to as a kid in Linden, California. For all the kids out there, my own son Shaz, he loves you, your favorite player.
Yeah, screw Shaz or whoever he is. He should be a fan of Cal Raleigh.
Yeah. What's the advice you give to all the kids out there?
Well, first off, just congrats to Cal Raleigh, Jose Ramirez, everybody out there, man. They had 2 incredible seasons. It's always fun playing against those 2, especially when we play Seattle, man. The main objective is, make sure Cal doesn't beat you, man, because he can beat you from both sides of the plate. And
yes, because he's the most valuable damn player. Also, though, can we address, did you happen to catch the interview at all?
No.
The video is, it made me kind of like Aaron Judge a little bit more because I don't know what the hell is going on in this, but he's being interviewed and he has his entire family with him.
Also, why does he look like that 90s picture of The Rock?
That's what I was going to say. He looks like... like a Wish.com version of The Rock. He's got the necklace with the turtleneck, and the entire time he's petting his dog while holding his wife's hand.
It's a long-haired dachshund, a wiener dog.
And there's another dog that's behind him that's like walking on the couch. The entire thing is absurd. It's on YouTube if you want to see it. I know it's hard to watch because it just it triggers bad memories.
Stirs up some feelings.
But it is the dumbest visual, and I kind of like him a little bit more because of that.
I like it, too.
Yeah.
Well, there were 4 Mariners named to the All-MLB teams. Cal Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez made the first team, while Brian Rue and Andres Munoz earned second-team honors. So that means Seattle is tied with Philadelphia for the most selections in baseball. Of course, our boy Big Dumper, fresh off a historic 60-home run season and an AL MVP runner-up finish. This was just such a standout year for our guys.
I know.
Although nothing ended the way we wanted it to, this is just a really exciting year to celebrate.
There's no guarantee, of course. But who's to say that he doesn't have even more of a monster season next year?
Damn right.
I sure hope so.
Next year is our year.
Hey, last night was the Kraken's night. Why didn't they do that when we were there?
Yeah, Steve, we go on the wrong night. Every single year, we go on the wrong night. They lose, and then the next game, they win, and I was getting mad on the couch last night.
Why is Seattle sports making us so sad? We're sad because the Kraken won. What a freaking third period for the Kraken. They end up beating the Jets 5-3. The Jets are a really good team, so it's always good to see that. Grubauer, he played a great game between the pipes as well, so that was nice to see. They play the Sharks tomorrow here at Climate Pledge Arena, so there you go. As far as weather, we've got a high of 53 degrees. It's going to be drizzling today. And that's the DMD, brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
This Sunday, our Seattle Seahawks have a huge game taking on the LA Rams on the road. And every week we get to catch up with a Seahawk. We're about to catch up with a Seahawk at 6:20, but here's the deal. We have no idea who's calling in yet.
Isn't that great? They're like, we got a player for you. We're just not sure who.
So we're going to chat with somebody from the Seahawks at 6:20.
Go Hawks.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
If you're still waiting for a sign, here's another one. At California Psychics, we reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work for us. So we only connect you with the best. That's how we can guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. And right now, new customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Dramatic sound effect incoming. Experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Happy Blue Friday, one and all.
Let's go Hawks.
Let's go Hawks. So excited to be catching up right now with linebacker Drake Thomas of our Seattle Seahawks.
Hey, how's it going?
We're doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I'm sure you don't really pay attention like we do to all the national broadcasters, all the TV shows, when everyone's talking about this feels like a playoff game coming up with you guys in the LA Rams, but it does this for us fans. Like, two teams at 7-2. How are you feeling going into the weekend?
I'm excited. It's, no change in the approach or the preparation, you know what I'm saying? So just to take the same approach and prepare the same way that we do every single week. That's really where I'm at right now. So I'm, it's focusing on that.
If you're just joining us, we're chatting with Drake Thomas of our Seattle Seahawks. And, anytime we match up with the Rams, it always seems to be kind of this funky rivalry. You never really know which way it's going to go. What do you think is the key to going into this game prepared and ready to put another W in the win column?
I would just say executing whatever the coaches' calls are, knowing what we're going to get, knowing how they're going to attack us. Like I said, it's really the same approach every week. Just because it's the Rams this week doesn't really change the way that we're going to go about it. We're going to watch their scheme and make adjustments based off that. But as far as the mindset and the mentality, I'd say it stays consistent.
And Drake, if you don't mind, this might be a dumb question for you because you've been playing in the sport. You've been in the league for a few years. We're just these people that watch on TV or go to the games and watch. But can you kind of give us like a little bit of a day in the life of Drake Thomas after you play against the Cardinals? The place is rocking. It's, Lumen Field is incredible. You're on the high of highs. You have this great win. What happens after that? You leave Lumen Field. What are you doing? Like, are you still on an adrenaline high? Do you need to just go home and lay down? Or, like, what goes on after the game?
Yeah, I go home and I relax. My family was here, so I was able to go spend some time with them, watch the film, and really just spend time with my family, honestly.
Drake, you mentioned family, and I know we've got Thanksgiving coming up. Out of curiosity, when it comes to all the Thanksgiving dishes that end up on that table, which one are you going for first?
I think it depends. It depends who's cooking, where I'm at. Because in the South, people mac and cheese is a staple in Thanksgiving. But you leave the South, and that's not like your normal Thanksgiving type of dish. Like a sweet potato casserole, maybe. I mean, I like the turkey. Yeah, I like it all, honestly, though.
Well, first of all, you blew my mind. The idea of having mac and cheese at Thanksgiving sounds like the greatest idea, and I think I'm going to have to talk to my wife about doing that this year.
Yeah, it's the best.
And then the guys on the show, they give me a hard time. And in fact, we had Walter Jones, Seahawk legend, on with us, and he agreed with me. I'm a big fan of the candied yams with the marshmallows and the sweet potato. How do you feel about that?
I love that. Candy yams are great. It's definitely a must-have.
Thank you.
All right, fine. You guys can have your candied yams. But, Drake, when it comes... Okay, now we're moving on to dessert. We got pumpkin pie. We got apple pie. Which one are you going for?
I'm not a huge pie person, but I'd probably say apple pie. I probably, if you get a scoop of ice cream with it or something.
Okay, I think we could all agree on that one.
Yeah.
All right, Drake, I have another question for you that's a silly one. Who have you become friends with on the team that maybe you weren't really expecting to form a close bond with, or it just kind of came out of nowhere that you have kind of broke down with one of your teammates?
I feel like it's hard to choose one. Like the entire roster is pretty close knit. We've built a great culture here, and everybody has really good relationships. I wouldn't say there's one specific person that I'm surprised that I've become friends with, because in a locker room, everybody's always talking, everyone's always chopping up, making jokes, having fun. So I'm used to that locker room environment where everybody gets along, everybody's friends, honestly.
All right, so you mentioned jokes. Who's the funniest guy on the team?
We got some funny guys. I would say Jake Bobo's up there.
Yep.
Spoon is up there for sure. those are the main two that come to mind. AJ Barner, he's a pretty funny guy too.
And Jake, as a guy who's playing on defense, and the defense has been just, celebrated all season long and deservingly so, I was wondering, though, now, as a guy who's on the sidelines when the offense is out there, if you had to pick, while watching your teammates play, if you had to pick one, like, MVP on the offensive side of the team, not just MVP, like, when it comes to stats, but maybe just, like, a guy that motivates the team in the locker room or however you view a most valuable player, who would you put at the top of the list?
I mean, I think I would have to go Sam, probably. Yeah. Because he kind of runs it all. It's all kind of driven through him. And I feel like just the mentality and the consistency and the type of person that he is every single day, it's really impressive. And it's really cool to watch. Along with, Jackson, Coop, and, all those guys. They're great guys, and they do a great job of whatever coach is asking them to do. So.
Drake Thomas of our Seattle Seahawks, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck in LA this weekend. We know you're going to bring home that victory.
Yeah, appreciate you guys for having me.
And Drake, thank you for siding with me with the candied yams. I needed some more backup.
Yeah, no problem. You gotta have them.
Thanks, Drake. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
Now it is simple question time, Rockaholics. So we need you to call 206-803-ROCK. And we promise this question is very simple. But in order to ask it, you have to call 206-803-ROCK. We will ask that simple question after Pearl Jam. Just in case you missed it, we were just catching up with Drake Thomas of the Seattle Seahawks and chatting with him about what he does after being on such an adrenaline rush like playing at Lumen Field.
But can you kind of give us like a little bit of a day in the life of Drake Thomas after you play against the Cardinals? The place is rocking. It's, Lumen Field is incredible. You're on the high of highs. You have this great win. What happens after that? You leave Lumen Field. What are you doing? Like, are you still on an adrenaline high? Do you need to just go home and lay down? Or, like, what goes on after the game?
Yeah, I go home and I relax. My family was here, so I was able to go spend some time with them, watch the film, and really just spend time with my family, honestly.
That is like 1,000% the opposite of what I would do after a big win like that. I would be out in the town.
Hit the streets.
I was going to say strip clubs. I'm like, before I was married, yes. But I definitely wouldn't be going back watching film of the game. I'd hang out with my family.
Sure.
But it's just the difference of why that guy's a successful athlete and I'm sitting on a chair right now.
Well, Drake Thomas has inspired our simple question. Our simple question is this. What was the biggest adrenaline rush of your entire life? Katie, you are in DuPont this morning. What was the biggest adrenaline rush of your life?
Good morning, guys.
What's up, Katie?
Well, this is a really hard question for me because recently I was trying to think, okay, what's the biggest? And I'm a teacher and I teach middle school kids. And after school one day, this was a couple of years ago, it hasn't been recent, but there was a fight. And I had to go, I went in and bear hugged a kid and had to pull him out of the situation. And that was probably the biggest adrenaline rush I can remember recently. And it was intense.
So do you aim for like the weaker kid or like are you assessing that or are you just like, I just got to grab one of them?
Well, I wish it was the weaker kid. Oh, my Lord. No, it was a kid I knew. He was a student of mine. He was taller than me, stronger than me, bigger than me. Jeez. But, man, that bear hug, I just you are out. And it took me, I would say, a good 45 minutes afterwards to just, stop shaking and to start breathing normal again. And thank God it was at the end of the day because I could have not walked back into my room after that and taught.
Oh, yeah. I would be just sitting around I can't even drive right now. I would just be staring at the wall how do I calm down from that guy? The last thing you ever think is you're going to have to tackle one of your students.
Right. Well, and it was, he was just beating the crap out of another kid. So I had to get him out of there. And yeah, it literally, I had to pace for almost 45 minutes around my building just to re-regulate myself. It was crazy.
And I'll be honest, that was way more intense of a story than I thought you were going to say. I think you were going to say it when everybody yelled 6'7", and how are you handling that in the classroom?
Oh God, I roll my eyeballs and I'm just like, y'all are dumb.
That's awesome.
The Daily Migs Show.
I do believe someone out there can beat Steve, the man that has 355 wins, 123 losses, and 102 ties so far this year. 206-803-ROCK is our number, and we will play Beat Migs at 6:50.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
¿Buscas las ofertas de Early Black Friday en Lowe's? Estás justo a tiempo. Ahorra hasta 50% en electrodomésticos selectos y hasta 25% extra en combos de electrodomésticos selectos. ¿Estás pensando ya en poner luces navideñas? Aprovecha ahorros de hasta 50% en escaleras selectas. Precios de Black Friday sin las filas de Black Friday. Lowe's, nosotros ayudamos, tú ahorras. Válido hasta el 11/19. Selección varía por tienda, solo en tiendas selectas hasta agotar existencias. Detalles en Lowe's.com.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
They're searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at autotrader.com, powered by Auto Intelligence.
This episode is brought to you by PBS, home of Ken Burns. Ken Burns films aren't just documentaries, they're national events. And his latest, The American Revolution, is the one you've been waiting for. When you think American Revolution, you probably picture tea crates in Boston Harbor, founders signing documents in Philadelphia, redcoats marching into battle. But Ken Burns, along with Sarah Botstein and David Schmidt, takes us so much deeper. This was a revolution that was bloody, complicated, and unbelievably consequential. It's a story of people, some you know and many you don't, who risked everything to change the course of history. Their fight for independence lit a spark for freedom that still burns today. George Washington called it the cause of mankind, and John Adams wrote to his wife Abigail, "Posterity, you will never know what it cost us to preserve your freedom." With the American Revolution, Ken Burns and his team bring us a story that's vast, human, and deeply relevant. A story that belongs to all of us. Check out The American Revolution. Premieres Sunday, November 16th at 8, 7 Central on PBS and the PBS app. I can't wait to watch.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
We know you're uncertain about psychics. Is this fortune teller you found on a forum legit?
Your one true love is...
me! That's why California Psychics reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work with us. We guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. New customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. So experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com. Experience the joy of certainty. California Psychics.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother FM Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know I sure am, because we made it all the way to Friday.
Friday, motherfucking Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking
Happy Friday indeed. Let's get to our contestant. It is Joel in Seattle. Joel, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, Joel is ready to rock, Steve, so you better get out of the studio.
Bye-bye.
If you're playing along at home, Joel will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, Joel, but you can only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Harry and Lloyd are the main characters from what 1994 comedy film?
Say that again.
Harry and Lloyd are the main characters from what 1994 comedy film?
Pass.
What do you need 2 of to play double dutch?
Jump ropes?
Yes. Which Midwest Major League Baseball team was once known as the Gas House Gang?
The Chicago White Sox?
No.
The Cubs?
No.
Minnesota Twins?
No. According to legend, which outlaw killed 1 man for each of the 21 years he lived?
Jesse James?
No.
Pass.
How many hearts does a squid have?
1.
No.
2.
No.
3.
Yes, 3. The original London Bridge structure can now be found in which southwestern state?
Arizona?
Yes. In what decade were the first Tonka trucks released?
60s.
No. Joel, we got you down for 3.
How come I don't get the rest?
Well, because we ran out of time.
Oh, man. How come Steve gets so much time?
He gets the same amount of time as everyone else.
60 seconds. He just goes really fast.
No, they give me about an hour 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, welcome back. Are you ready?
Showtime.
Harry and Lloyd are the main characters from
Dumb
what?
and Dumber.
Yes. What do you need 2 of to play double dutch?
2 jump ropes.
Yes. Which Major League Baseball team from the Midwest was once known as the Gas House Gang?
The Chicago Cubs?
No.
The Chicago White Sox?
No.
Cincinnati Reds?
No. According to legend, which outlaw killed 1 man for each of the 21
Jesse
years?
James?
No. Each of the 21 years he lived.
Butch Cassidy?
No.
Sundance Kid?
No. How many hearts does a squid have?
2.
No.
3.
Yes. The original London Bridge structure can now be found in which southwestern state?
New Mexico?
No.
Nevada?
No.
I don't know. Texas?
No. In what decade were the first Tonka trucks released?
Which decade? The 40s?
Yes. The Suez Canal connects the Mediterranean Sea to what colorful sea?
The Red Sea?
Yeah. Osteoporosis affects what part of the body?
The bones?
Yes. Coq au vin is a dish made with what type of meat?
Coca meat?
No.
Pig?
No.
Cow?
No. It was chicken. Bok, bok. Steve Migs, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got to be kidding me. Another 6. And that is a win. 6-3.
Yes.
Nice job, Steve. And Joel, next time maybe you'll beat Migs.
I don't know. You guys give me more time than him, apparently.
So much more. The Gas House Gang was a nickname for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh.
According to legend, the outlaw who killed 1 man for each of his 21 years on the planet was Billy the Kid.
Okay.
And our friend Joel did know that the original London Bridge structure can now be found in Arizona. Congratulations on your victory, Steve. We will play Beat Migs again at 7:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have a really cool feature on the Odyssey app, and it lets you leave us a voice message at your leisure. And every time we get messages, some are very interesting, Steve.
Yeah, a lot of people are very, very, very angry. And I think we could all agree with them.
We're going to slide into our VMs after Alice in Chains.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs.
Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
Go ahead and slide in there to our voice messages, and you can do it through the Odyssey app. Just be on the lookout for the little microphone icon. Steve, what is the situation in there today?
The situation is Big Dumper. A lot of people have left us voice messages about Cal Raleigh. Are you ready for the first one?
Yes.
All right. In case you don't know, he didn't get the MVP.
Boo.
Yes, Aaron Judge got it.
fucking bullshit, motherfucking garbage, fucking Rob Manfred getting his by Aaron Judge kind of bullshit this is.
Okay, this person clearly very happy about Cal Raleigh coming in second in the votes.
Also, nice job on the edits there, Steve.
Woo. You know, if there was a limit to bleep buttons, I would have ran out of them from a few of these voice messages. And he's not done.
What the f***? Aaron Judge played 2/3 the innings than Cal Raleigh did, out in right field as opposed to catching, and hit less home runs. It's bullshit. East Coast bias.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I can't even imagine what Cal Raleigh would have done if he was on the New York Yankees, as far as because that's a home run hitter's ballpark.
Yes.
And Cal was hitting home runs in a quite the opposite of a home run hitter's ballpark in T-Mobile Park. And I mean, obviously can't make those. That's not probably being factored into whether or not he's getting the first place votes. And I will argue that Aaron Judge does deserve to be MVP, as much as that pains me to say it, because he had a monster season. But when you add in everything else besides the hitting, it just seems crazy. And also just the value, I mean, truly the true value of Cal Raleigh to this team. I don't think Aaron Judge competes with that.
I agree with you 1,000,000,000%, Steve.
All right, should we check out the next voice message?
Yes.
All right, Danny, get the bleep button ready.
Will this guy have more bleeps than the last guy, though?
Major League Baseball, what the is wrong with you? Okay, baseball writers, go yourselves, you stupid motherfuckers. How in the do you not give Cal Raleigh, a guy who broke, I don't even know how many records this year, but he broke them all, and he did it as a switch hitter and as a catcher. You know how hard it is to crouch down for 15 hours a day?
Yeah, how hard is it, Taryn?
It's really hard.
Aaron Judge, go yourself. Go everybody. I'm just so sick and tired of the Seattle.
Well, good news. He left another voice message.
No, he ran out of time.
I don't know what happened, but I just got cut off, and I'm not done bitching about the fact that Cal Raleigh is not your king MVP. Go yourselves, baseball critics. I feel better.
Sometimes, you just need an ear, and we're always here for you through the voice messages.
So long as we have a bleep button.
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
Our friend Danny V is looking like a model today.
Ooh, sexy boy.
Ooh, Danny rocking the limited edition Daily Migs Show Thanksgiving shirt, which is shockingly not a black t-shirt in the rock shop at KISW.com. It's yellow. And the proceeds benefit the Washington State Food Coalition. So when you buy it and wear it to your Thanksgiving feast, you're doing some good.
Which is what we're going to do.
Yeah, we are. Get it at KISW.com.
Feel better.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
If you're still waiting for a sign, here's another one. At California Psychics, we reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work for us. So we only connect you with the best. That's how we can guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. And right now, new customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Dramatic sound effect incoming. Experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com.
Ding dong.
We've done your homework.
Ryan Castle is in the studio, and the reason is you told us this wild story about something that went down in your neighborhood the other night, and we were so captivated by the story that we said, hey, can you come on and tell our listeners this story?
So, craziest thing. And I live in a pretty quiet
neighborhood, right? It's weird adjacent because, I live in Seattle, but it's a pretty quiet neighborhood.
Walk a couple blocks, craziness will happen.
Yeah. So my wife and I are sitting in our basement watching TV. It's like family room, and there's bar, pool table, TV, all that stuff. We're sitting
there, just bragging.
All the family stuff.
We're sitting there.
All the family stuff, bottles of booze.
We're sitting there watching TV, and I hear my basement door that leads to the outside behind us. Somebody try to open it, and it's probably like 7:30 at night, so it's dark outside. And my wife goes, "There's someone out there."
Which has got to be the worst feeling, to hear someone who's not you or your wife messing with the door handle.
Yes, and it wasn't like they knocked. I mean, it was literally like trying to open the door, but it was deadbolted. So I get up, and the door has like a big window, right? But all the outside lights are off, so I can only see the silhouette of what is a person standing at the bottom of my basement stairs, looking in the window, trying to open my door. So
do you grab a weapon?
I didn't, but I came in pretty hot.
Okay. Yeah.
It's very intimidating.
Part of me is like, let me get my phone, get a sound effect of a shotgun. I have a YouTube, hurry up and play it.
So we have a bunch of construction going on at our house for drainage outside. So half of the house is dug up. Anyway, at the bottom of the stairs is just a big hole. So she's kind of this person is standing around like a big hole full of water. Like the whole thing was bizarre, but I thought maybe it was one of the construction guys. But why on earth is he back here at 7:30 at night? So I flip on the light, and there's this woman standing there looking a little disoriented. And I said, "What in the F do you think you're doing?" Right.
What was the look on her face when you did that?
It was sort of blank, and she looked at me. She goes, "Am I in the wrong place?" And I go, "You're goddamn right. You're in the wrong effing place." And she goes, "Okay,"
or the right place.
And she just goes,
"Dear penthouse."
Yeah. Sorry. Maybe you did show it to the rest. And she just turns around and walks back up the stairs into my backyard. I mean, it was the craziest thing, and she was so casual about it. Like, I'm in the wrong place? Like, you're goddamn right, you're in the wrong effing place.
Did she say my bad?
She just goes, "Okay," and she turns around and starts walk back up the stairs. So I mentioned that we're doing construction, so the side of my house is completely dark. So she had to open the gate, come through the fence, and go through what is basically a construction site. There's like caution tape up,
like an obstacle course.
It was like an obstacle course, and there's like a big hole in the backyard. Like, I'm surprised she didn't step in it coming around the corner.
You're here for the big hole.
You see,
Sorry,
God.
She had a pizza.
So here to work on your plumbing.
So she came through the closed gate, through the caution tape, through the obstacle course, and then under caution tape to get to my stairs. You walk down the stairs, and like I said, it's just a big hole in the ground right now.
So she's practicing for American Ninja Warrior.
At no point did she go, "Well, this is weird. Maybe this is a place." So anyway,
she was like a squatter. Like she thought, okay, there's all this construction, and I'm gonna
She looked normal enough, but that's entirely possible.
Right.
That's entirely possible. So, like, maybe they saw the construction and they thought, but there's also 2 cars and a Harley Davidson in the driveway.
The lights are on.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Dog barking.
Fair.
So I go upstairs and I turn on all the outside lights, and she's standing out in front of my house, like kind of just walking up and down the street, and I'm thinking, like, okay, maybe there's something wrong with her, or maybe something is wrong. So I'm like, I'm going to go get my shoes, and either I'm going to figure out if she needs help, or I'm going to get her out of here. One of these 2 things need to happen. And by the time I put my shoes on and came back downstairs, she was gone.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Isn't that wild?
That's very wild.
Isn't that wild?
It's just like, even if I was following directions that my phone was giving me, the second that it was telling me to like go into a backyard with
black
caution tape in the dark, I'd be like, this is not right.
Even in the times where I've done like Airbnbs, I'm like, I'm positive this is the house. The address says it. I'm still like, oh man, I hope I'm not about to walk into something bad.
Can you believe that? Yeah. Just I mean, even with the Airbnb, like, I'm calling the person, like, just making sure I'm in the right spot. Like, but she was so just blank about it. Like, am I in the wrong place? Like, yes, you're in the wrong place. Okay, and just turns around and walks away, like, completely casual about it.
Have you guys had anything like weird, like something weird that just straight up happened to your house, like something like this, or?
Yes. Yeah. So, there was one time, a long time ago, when we were first renovating our property, we found a bag of stuff that wasn't ours that somebody had clearly dumped on our property. And it had like driver's licenses, women's jewelry, baseball cards. Clearly somebody had like lifted a bunch of stuff
Was it worth
and stuck
any
it on
money?
our property. I have no idea.
I would have found out.
immediately called the police and said like, hi, I think I have uncovered someone's stolen property. And so the police officer's like, all right, we're going to come and get it. If I were you, I'd set up shop, let people know that although this place is under construction, like there's someone living here. So my husband and I, we light a fire. We stay up all night playing cribbage, playing guitar, all that fun stuff.
Very threatening.
Very threatening. Then all of a sudden, as we're sitting there, we see someone like stumbling down the driveway towards us with a flashlight. And I'm like, Brad, this is really scary.
It's
and
go
he's like,
time.
yep, we're going to probably get stabbed.
Shouldn't
and I'm
eat
like,
those mushrooms.
So then the guy's like, hey, did you find my stuff? And we're like, yes, we did find your stuff, and I gave it to the police. And this guy's like, oh, why would you do that? No, I need that stuff. That was my stuff. And I'm looking at the guy, remembering the driver's license that I saw, and I'm like, this is not your stuff. So then I think really quickly, I'm like, you know what, though? I could reach out to the police officer and let them know that there was a mistake, and we actually found the guy that it belongs to. Would you like me to do that? And
He'll come right over.
This guy was all methed up, let me tell you. So I'm emailing the police officer, like, I think his name is Eric. He's 5'7", blonde hair. I'm basically just emailing him back a description of the guy. Yeah. Never heard from him again. He never came back to our
I
house.
thought he turned out to be your drug dealer
Nope.
ever since then.
Never saw him again, never heard from him
He's
again.
living in the trailer.
The police never found him. It was just the weirdest, creepiest thing.
Wow. Thrill and I dug up bones in my backyard when we were installing my patio years ago.
What kind of
animal
bones?
bones? Human bones?
Well, I think we think they were animal bones. We never really investigated, but
The Daily Migs Show.
Can you top these stories? 206-803-ROCK. We would love to know, for whatever the reason, it could have been a random person showing up or something odd that just went down on your property. What crazy thing happened at your house?
Maybe a cow ended up in your home. I don't know.
Call in now, 206-803-ROCK, and
Not
let
my
us know
home.
what crazy thing happened at your house. 206-803-ROCK. We will take those calls after Nirvana.
What, Danny, you never had a cow in West Seattle?
For whatever reason, maybe it's a random person that showed up at your house or something really odd occurred at your place. We want to hear about the crazy thing that happened at your house. Call 206-803-ROCK to tell us the story. Justin in Bremerton, what crazy thing went down at your house?
Good morning, guys.
What's up, Justin?
Man, so I've got a crazy story for you guys, man, and I don't know if it's going to be topped, but here it goes, man. So I lived in Spokane, Washington for a while. I worked night shift, and my girlfriend was working regular shift during the day. And so I had a couple neighbors, and I decided I was going to stay up a little later and have some drinks with them. And I go ahead, head home, pretty late. My girlfriend was sleeping, and I crawl in bed with her, fall asleep, and I wake up to my girlfriend saying, like, I hear her talking. She says, "Who are you?" And I'm thinking, like, who is she talking to, And she says, "Why are you in my house?" And I open my eyes, and I look out my bedroom door, and I see a silhouette of a human running down the steps.
What?
And so just to make this story a little more interesting, I sleep in the nude, right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was picturing you in the nude, Justin.
It's it's a nice sight. So there I am, and I'm house. You got to protect what's yours, right? And so I chase him out, right? And I don't stop and throw no clothes on or anything. I just chase him out, and in my memory of this, like, my voice was different, and I'm screaming at this guy, chasing him out. And next thing I know, I'm outside. It's November in Spokane, and I'm naked, right? Mm-hmm. Which now is not such a good sight, right? And so
shrinkage.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right. Yeah, you understand.
I gotcha.
And so I look around, and there's all these cars parked, and their parking lights are on. And so I instantly think that it's just a bunch of people doing these home invasions or something, right? And all of a sudden I get spotlighted, and these cars that are parked are police cars. Oh my God. So they instantly think that I'm a predator, obviously, and so they tackle me.
Oh no!
And my girlfriend, she comes running out of the house. She had already called the cops, right? And I was thinking, geez, they got here quick, But as it goes, she tells that's my boyfriend. There was a guy in our house, so she brings me some clothes. I throw those on, and I go inside with the cops, and they're looking around, and they see that her wallet's open and that her ID is sitting on our coffee table, and I'm out of it right now. I'm like, what is seriously going on? Because they're not outside looking for this guy, and as the story goes, right, they leave, and we're kind of freaking out. Obviously, we can't sleep that night, and so the daylight comes. I go and I start looking around the neighborhood. I don't find anybody. Somebody was talking earlier about not having a weapon. I had a golf club. I don't know what that was going to do, but that was my weapon of choice at the time.
Get him!
We're running low on time, Justin. So, what happened? Did you ever find out who it was?
So about 10 years later, this guy, I get a call from the girlfriend. We're separated, and what had happened is the guy was in these other girls' apartment. They woke up. He ran out. Cops come. He gets in my house. Is my theory, but this guy ended up. I found some blood on a tarp. Being the detective I am, and I turned it into the police station in Spokane Valley. That 10 years later, that blood sample, it tested back for a guy who got in trouble for some voyeurism and also a rape kit. And
oh my
gosh! Yeah, they ended up catching the guy. He did about 10 years, and this is a while back, so he might be out now. But yeah, man, like thanks to that blood, it matched him up with some other people, and he got what was coming.
Justin,
to him.
you're right. That is a bonker story.
And the moral of the story is don't sleep naked.
Or sleep naked.
Scaring him off. The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could beat Steve Migs this morning? And maybe you got the cheat sheet yesterday at 5:40 during the men's room, because I gave out 3 of the correct answers for this upcoming game. Steve, you have 356 wins, 123 losses, and 102 ties so far this year. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call, and we play Beat Migs at 7:50.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Uh-huh. Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Is your business ready for what's next? Think about where you want to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10. Growth isn't about numbers. It's having the right specialist by your side. Moss Adams and Baker Tilly have joined forces to create a remarkable new organization. It's one advisory firm with resources, expertise, and vision built specifically to serve the middle market to help you get to what's next. Learn how Baker Tilly can help your business pursue its vision of success. Visit bakertilly.com/combo.
In the UEFA Champions League, every moment is a story.
Bukayo Saka scores!
And every great story needs an audience. The UEFA Champions League. Stream every goal, every game, live exclusively on Paramount+.
Health insurance rates in America are surging, leaving millions without affordable options. But Christians don't need to waste money on a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. With CHM, fellow believers contribute monthly to help pay each other's medical bills while lifting one another up in prayer. It's financial and spiritual support when you need it most. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Uh-huh. Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
We know you're uncertain about psychics. Is this fortune teller you found on a forum legit?
Your one true love is...
me! That's why California Psychics reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work with us. We guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. New customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. So experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com. Experience the joy of certainty. California Psychics.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother Effin' Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know I definitely am, because we made it to Friday.
Friday, Mother Effing Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Party, here's that. Party, here's that. Fun, looking forward to the weekend.
Let's get to our contestant, Suzanne in Graham. Suzanne, are you there?
I am, and it's Mother Effin' Friday.
Yeah. That's right. Hey, Suzanne, by chance, did you hook yourself up and listen to that cheat sheet yesterday at 5:40?
Of course, Karen. Steve is too good. I won't even chance my 3-2 record right now.
I'll take the part about Steve being good.
Yeah, we'll see, Steve.
Suzanne, you say the sweetest things.
Get out of here, sir. For those playing at home, Suzanne has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
What color is a bald eagle's head?
White.
Yes. How many pockets are on a standard billiards table?
6.
Yes. Who says that's all, folks?
Bugs Bunny.
No.
No. Porky Pig.
Yeah. What does the military abbreviation POW stand for?
Prisoner of War.
Yes. Which dessert has a custard base and a burnt caramelized top?
Creme brulee.
Correct. How many times in a row did Tiger Woods win the U.S. Amateur?
3.
Yes. Commonly called lead, what is the core of most pencils actually made of?
Graphite.
Yes. Excluding Antarctica, which continent has the fewest cities?
Australia.
You know it. Dream On was the first #1 Billboard hit for what band?
What was the name of it?
Dream On.
Aerosmith.
Yes. What is the most abundant element in the known universe?
Oxygen?
No.
Hydrogen?
Yes! Oh! We know what that means. Steve's in big trouble. That was a perfect 10. Oh, wait, here, be cool.
My
Play it
God.
cool. Everybody be cool. Be cool.
Don't show your game face. It's
I
too
have
late.
the worst game face ever.
You literally looked at me in the other room with like the biggest happy face. I was like, oh, I'm so effed.
Because I'm on Team Suzanne, of course.
Of course you are.
Steve, are you ready?
You know what? Even though he didn't get MVP, he's our MVP.
Might as well go win the whole fucking thing.
Oh, good luck. You're going to need it.
Oh, boy.
What color is a bald eagle's head?
White.
Yes. How many pockets are on a standard billiards table?
4.
No.
5.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6?
Yes. Who says that's all, folks?
Sylvester the Cat.
No.
Porky Pig.
Yes. What does the military abbreviation POW stand for?
Prisoner of War.
Correct. Which dessert has a custard base and a burnt caramelized top?
Oh, creme brulee.
Yeah.
Or the creme brulee.
How many times in a row did Tiger Woods win the U.S. Amateur?
4.
No.
5.
No.
6.
No. Commonly called lead, what is the core of most pencils actually made of?
Lead.
No.
Chalk.
No.
Iron.
No. Excluding Antarctica, which continent has the fewest cities?
Africa.
No.
Asia.
No.
That's a terrible guess, Steve. South America.
No. Dream On was the first number one Billboard hit. Yes. What is the most abundant element in the known universe?
Iron?
No.
Gold?
No.
Silver.
No. Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct.
Again?
Another 6. But it's not enough to beat Suzanne because she just scored a perfect 10, baby.
Hell yeah. Happy Friday. Now my score is 4 and 2.
Oh, nobody likes a
Migs.
bragger. No one likes a bragger.
Suzanne.
Great game.
I mean, she nailed it. I know she had the cheat sheet on her side, but she really did very well.
Please tell me the cheat sheet was the Tiger Woods question.
Yes.
Okay.
It was 3.
All right.
3 U.S. amateurs in a row. They commonly call it lead, but most pencils are actually made of graphite. Excluding Antarctica, the continent with the fewest cities is Australia. And the most abundant element in the known universe is hydrogen.
Did you really say gold? Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's that bad of a guess. I don't need to be gold chained around here or element chained.
Steve, you'll get to do a lot more guessing during the next game at 8:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Last night, there was an incredible tribute to Bob Rivers at Snoqualmie Casino, and my husband and I went, and while we were on our way out, I was chatting with Brad about a time that Bob completely changed his life. So what was it that Bob said to Brad? You're going to find out after Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, let's check with Brad.
Last night was an incredible Bob Rivers memorial tribute at Snoqualmie Casino. Brad and I went. We stayed out late with everyone.
You partier.
I know, really wild.
Party for Bob.
It was such a great party for Bob. And if you don't know, my husband got his start in radio working on the Bob Rivers show. And so after the tribute last night, Brad and I kind of recapped and talked about what Bob meant to him.
And that was here at KISW,
Yes.
where your husband worked here with Bob when Bob was doing Mornings on the Rock.
Oh, yes, early 90s, baby. All right, Brad, we are driving home from the Bob Rivers Memorial Tribute at Snoqualmie Casino, which, by the way, beautiful new ballroom. That was the first music played through the speakers.
Yeah, how was the because I've been there on a tour of the new Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and I love it. I think it's a fantastic hotel, great views, and they showed me the ballroom, and it's bigger than the old one, and it looks awesome.
It's gigantic, and the sound quality was amazing.
Okay, cool.
Spike and the Impalers in that space.
Spike and the Impalers and Heart by Heart, they were great.
Andrew Rivers threw down an amazing, hilarious comedy set. And, you know, so many people that worked with Bob were up there speaking, from Jody Brothers to Casey Aitchison and, you know, Spike and Joe. Just an awesome cast of characters up there. But you also worked very closely with Bob. If you had been on that stage, what are some of the things that you might have said?
There's probably some funny stories that maybe that wasn't the time or place to tell. But to think that I'm still doing radio 30 years from one of the conversations we had when I was working at your station. I was running the board in the morning for Bob. I was also partying quite a bit. So at one point in the morning, I had fallen asleep in the middle of the morning show.
Wait a second.
Night-night.
We actually have audio of that. That's funny because you mentioned Jody. Back when I used to work with Jody on the Andy Savage show, I was also kind of like your husband. I have a lot of late nights, and one time I fell asleep while we were doing the show, and it was very embarrassing.
I bet you never did it again.
No, I did not. I struggled a couple of times, but I never did that again.
And we had some dead air. And so we got that remedied, but Bob knew something was wrong. And he said, Brad, why don't we meet in one of the production rooms and have a little conversation about this morning? And I'm like, uh-oh. And he says, here's the deal. I know something's going on with you. And so you can either tell me what's up, I'll get you some help, or you can commit career suicide and walk out that door. And I said, well, I could probably use a little help. And he didn't.
I choose career suicide. I'm going to the bar.
No thanks.
Wow, I did not know that Bob had like that kind of heart-to-heart with Brad.
For sure.
Wow.
Turn his back on me, and here I am 30 years later still having fun and doing radio. I have him to thank not only for the radio part of it, but a little life guidance too.
And so Brad helped with like a lot of the old Twisted Tunes and things along those lines.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, Bob was a big part of your husband's radio career.
I mean, he gives it all to Bob, for sure.
I want to take it one step further when you were a little bit ashamed about the fact that you were going to maybe go do some time in rehab. Was it Campy that said it to you?
Well, when I said, I do need some help.
Who's Campy?
Jim Campman was here for many, many years back in the day. He passed away, sadly, a couple years back.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out, I was trying to remember who Campy was.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I went to, I did more than 30 days in treatment, and it happened to be over the holidays, too. And being in rehab over Christmas is always fun to have your family come visit. Campy came to visit, too, and Bob did. And I said, how can I go back and show my face at work? And they said, Brad, in the annals of KISW screw-ups, you don't even make the top 10.
Those were some wild times, I think, back then.
I can't even imagine.
No.
Because I mean, you look at so many of the rock stars to this day, people always forward us pictures or videos of like members of AC/DC, members of other like classic rock bands, the frontmen, even like Paul McCartney, all rocking KSW t-shirts. And I'm like, well, they clearly got those because they were hanging with the station.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was able to hold my head up and go back to work, and still doing it.
And I know I'm going to brag on you for a second, and obviously we have Bob Rivers to thank for this. You're going to be celebrating 25 years on KISM in a month.
Yeah. And they had a picture of when Bob celebrated his 25th anniversary. They were throwing out pitches at the Mariners game. I don't think mine's going to be celebrated that way, but it's still okay.
If you want to throw a pitch out to me in the backyard, I will be your catcher.
What? You know what's going on over here? You will be his catcher.
Yes.
Did you mean to record that part?
I don't know.
Can I get to third base?
I'll be your big dumper.
Okay, wait. Why don't you guys just have sex and just turn the microphone off?
Can I hit a home run?
Of course.
You just go get a hotel room at Snoqualmie if you guys got all horned up.
Those rooms are really nice.
Was it the comedy of Andrew Rivers or Spike and the Impalers that got you guys all feeling feisty?
Just all Twitter-pated.
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
Well, speaking of Big Dumper, Cal Raleigh did not get voted as the AL MVP. And Mariners fans are absolutely enraged, and rightfully so. So we're going to go straight to the comments at 8:20.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
Hold up, we got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
We know you're uncertain about psychics. Is this fortune teller you found on a forum legit?
Your one true love is...
Me!
That's why California Psychics reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work with us. We guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. New customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. So experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com. Experience the joy of certainty. California Psychics.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
Yesterday, we had the terrible reveal that Mariners star catcher Cal Raleigh was not voted MVP. This is the CBS Sports Report.
Aaron Judge is the American League MVP for the second straight year. Edged out Mariners catcher Cal Raleigh to win the award. The first place voting was close. It was 17-13 in favor of the captain over the Big Dumper. A lot of it coming down to the numbers. Cal Raleigh hit 247, did hit 60 home runs. His OPS was 948, but you consider the numbers that Aaron Judge put up. He hit 331, led all of baseball. His on-base percentage was 457. His OPS was over 1,100, and Aaron Judge wins the American League MVP for the second year in a row.
And Aaron Judge wins the second year in a row. So it's not just me.
Yeah.
There's many others that are not pleased about this at all.
Well, a lot of people pleased that are New York Yankees fans, I would imagine, but a lot of Mariners fans are not happy.
So let's go straight to the comments.
So we found a bunch of these comments. A lot of them really aren't necessarily. You can tell that people are just bummed and they're just sharing more reasons why Cal Raleigh should have been the MVP.
Yeah.
And I figured, who better read these comments? Well, there was no baseball player I could think of. So I was like, okay, well, we need to find somebody that maybe is connected to baseball in some way, shape, or form. So I found somebody who once dated a baseball player, specifically a New York Yankee. And also, Cal Raleigh's known as Big Dumper. And I figured, well, we should probably find a celebrity that has a fantastic dumper. And that would be
Jennifer Lopez.
Nailed it. Yes. So we have robot Jennifer Lopez reading the comments. A little bit of a stretch, but we made it work, right?
Yes, we did.
All right, here's the first comment.
Cal Raleigh was robbed of his MVP, record-breaking season, 13 first-place votes. Not enough. Writers gave MVP to Aaron Judge. Players gave MVP to Cal Raleigh. I'll take the player's opinion over writers any day.
1,000% agree.
Yes.
And I can't remember the award where that Cal Raleigh did get picked as MVP amongst his peers.
I mean, that says so much. They're the ones in it,
Yet, we care more about what the writers say, which I think is kind of crazy. You would think, I would personally rather be voted by my peers that I'm the most valuable player, by people who do this for a living.
Yes.
Than these nerds behind a keyboard. But yet, for some reason, we take more stock in what the reporters and the journalists say.
So lame.
The fact that all 4 votes from Texas, our divisional rivals, went to Judge while the players chose Cal tells you everything. What he accomplished as a catcher has never been done.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, now I'm pissed.
This is why I hate Texas.
Yes.
So many other reasons.
Oh, my God. That's awful.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I think it could have gone either way. And
Yeah.
I think, and honestly, I figured it was going to go towards Aaron Judge. I just thought the odds are so slim. I would have been pleasantly surprised and I would have been very happy to be wrong. But so yesterday when I saw the news, I'm like, yeah, kind of figured. Sucks, but kind of figured.
All the non-athletes picked the wrong athlete.
And now we realize the non-athletes and people from Texas.
He was robbed 60 home runs while also catching. Most don't understand how difficult it is just to manage pitchers on a day-to-day basis, let alone hit for power, especially writers.
And that's why everyone's so blown away by his stats as a catcher, because it's just these days that's just unheard of.
He's like a unicorn. He's on his own island.
Also, it's just unheard of that a catcher would play that many games. Granted, he played some as a DH, but he played a lot of games as a catcher and still had this great of a season.
He might not be the most valuable player, but he has the most valuable pooper.
What did I just hear?
But he has the most valuable pooper. May as well change the award to MVP for batter, because there is no way Judge was the MVP.
I saw a lot of people arguing that. He got given the Hank Aaron Award for best hitter, but MVP should be more than just hitting.
MV booty.
Sorry, I can't hold it. That's bullshit.
Thank you, Jennifer Lopez. We 1,000% agree.
Mhm.
Couple more?
Mm-hmm. Cal Raleigh should win the AL MVP over Judge. Calling a game is so much more valuable than hitting home runs in high school softball park. Judge had a good season. Cal had an historic season. We know who the MVP should have been.
I wish they would have factored in how much history he made, and also again the ballparks. I know it's not that's the team he plays for. That's the ballpark he has to play in. But there is a big difference between Yankee Stadium and T-Mobile Park.
1,000,000,000%.
Question: how many baseball records did Judge break this year? I'll wait.
Okay, yeah.
Still waiting.
We're gonna wait forever.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
December 12th, Angel of the Winds Arena. Be there or be square. Unwrapped, an acoustic holiday stars Brent and Zach from Shinedown, The Pretty Reckless, Daughtry, Mammoth, Hollywood Undead. I think we got a text yesterday. Someone said, is everybody playing acoustic? Yes. Everyone is playing acoustic, and you can get your tickets at KISW.com.
Sorry, I can't hold it. That's bullshit.
You wake up, you grab your phone, and there's just nothing but information coming at you. And it can be tough to find out what are the big nuggets of the day. So we have done the research, and we're going to tell you what's trending.
Stranded on the Daily Migs Show. Stranded, let's go. Let's go.
There is an AI startup in Los Angeles that just released their app. And this app it will let you communicate with your loved ones after they die.
I mean, they were abusive to me when they were alive. I don't need them to be abusive to me when they're dead.
So they're claiming that a 3-minute video of your loved one is enough to build a realistic avatar that you can then communicate with forever. So this is a quick commercial from Two Way.
He's getting bigger. See? Oh, honey, that's wonderful. Kicking like crazy.
I can't do it. I just, this is so weird. This feels like I don't watch Black Mirror, but I've heard and I've seen some people saying that this is reminiscent of a Black Mirror episode. Ooh. Danny, you've watched Black Mirror.
Yeah, but and it's getting there. So this is just voice, and the episode, it's a whole on robot.
Oh, God.
He's listening. Put your hand on your tummy and hum to him. You used to love that. Hi, Grandma. Hey, Charlie.
Oh, my gosh. How are we doing this?
No.
Like, I get it. Look, it sucks to lose people in our lives, but I think that's just part of life, and we have to learn how to cope with that. This seems very unhealthy.
It's really stressing me out that this is even a thing.
Hey, Charlie. How was school today?
It was really fun.
Look who's going to be a great grandmother.
Oh, Charlie.
This feels like it's out of like a really weird sci-fi film.
Yeah, I'm not on board with this
I think
at all.
Yeah, I think I'm tapping out on this one.
We have lost our grips on reality.
Do you need to hear any more?
No.
Okay. Well, with the rise of all this stuff that's going on with AI, I thought this was kind of interesting. Apparently, Michael Caine, he's been partnering with some companies to clone and use voices. Like, so you see like on a lot of apps, a lot of websites where they have like these celebrity voices that are done through artificial intelligence. Hell, we've been kind of guilty of using a couple or two in our time. No, not us. Well, apparently there is one celebrity that is not okay with it. And that celebrity is Morgan Freeman.
Oh, he's like the voice.
Well, he's got such an iconic voice, and that's probably why. He's like, I don't want the robots using my voice. I mean, people are going to be... I feel like there's certain robot voices that are more realistic sounding than others, and Morgan's one of them, like Liam Neeson. Like the ones that have like a distinctive sound, they do a pretty good job with. He has his lawyers right now involved with a few cases where his voice is being replicated by AI. And Morgan Freeman had this to say when he was interviewed about it.
I'm a little PO'd. I'm like any other actor. Don't mimic me with falseness. I don't appreciate it, and I get paid for doing stuff like that. So if you're going to do it without me, you're robbing me. My lawyers have been very busy. Also, this is really me. Not a app that Steve Migs uses.
It's an actual quote, but it's the last part. But that just shows how good some of these AI softwares are when it comes to celebrity voices.
Totally insane.
Yeah.
David Coverdale, iconic voice of Whitesnake and formerly Deep Purple, he announced he is retiring at the age of 74.
But it's time for me to call it a day. I love you dearly.
And this isn't AI. This is actually David Coverdale.
Thank you for clarifying.
We don't know anymore, Danny.
I thank everyone who's assisted and supported me on this incredible journey. All the musicians, the crew, the fans, the family. It's amazing. But it really is time for me to just enjoy my retirement. And I hope you can appreciate that. Once again, I love you with all my heart. Fare thee well.
And he was like holding like a glass of like bourbon or whiskey.
Nice.
He's a classy dude.
He's a cool dude. He's funny.
I'll be honest though, like after seeing, has there been an instance where you feel like he's funny or?
On Twitter, he's hilarious.
I
He's
don't
a
know if I'm
great
following him
follow
on Twitter.
On X, excuse me.
Okay, yeah, get it right. Don't dead name them. Jeez, what's wrong with you? I was thinking about like some of my favorite Whitesnake songs.
Oh.
And I could think of three. Which one would be yours?
Still of the Night.
Still of the Night. Let's see. Did we got that one? I believe. Yes we do. Dude's got pipes, man.
So great.
I always felt like Whitesnake was like as if Led Zeppelin became a hair metal band.
Yeah, that's a solid comparison.
All right, another one of my favorites. I think every time I hear it on our station, I still get fired up.
These music videos were so hot.
The music videos were so great. And then there was one more, and there is a connection between these three songs. Of course, you got to have the power ballad. All three of these songs / videos have something in common. Do you know what it is?
Is it a lady?
Yes. I never realized that all three have Tawny Katane in it.
She was smoking.
And she's sexy in all of them.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, why did they have her in all of them? And I forgot. He dated her at one point.
Oh.
I think they were married, too.
I mean, that little white number.
Oh, how about when she was dancing on the car?
Yes. God, I'm getting all excited over here, Steve.
Oh, wow. Well, what a great career for David Coverdale. Not only a couple great bands, also slaying some really hot chicks. And now just drinking some bourbon or whiskey, saying goodbye to everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could take down Steve Migs this morning? He has 356 wins, 124 losses, and 102 ties this year. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs at 8:50.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
This episode is brought to you by PBS, home of Ken Burns. Ken Burns films aren't just documentaries, they're national events. And his latest, The American Revolution, is the one you've been waiting for. When you think American Revolution, you probably picture tea crates in Boston Harbor, founders signing documents in Philadelphia, redcoats marching into battle. But Ken Burns, along with Sarah Botstein and David Schmidt, takes us so much deeper. This was a revolution that was bloody, complicated, and unbelievably consequential. It's a story of people, some you know and many you don't, who risked everything to change the course of history. Their fight for independence lit a spark for freedom that still burns today. George Washington called it the cause of mankind. And John Adams wrote to his wife Abigail, "Posterity, you will never know what it cost us to preserve your freedom." With the American Revolution, Ken Burns and his team bring us a story that's vast, human, and deeply relevant. A story that belongs to all of us. Check out The American Revolution. Premieres Sunday, November 16th at 8, 7 Central on PBS and the PBS app. I can't wait to watch.
So I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
If you're still waiting for a sign, here's another one. At California Psychics, we reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work for us. So we only connect you with the best. That's how we can guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. And right now, new customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Dramatic sound effect incoming. Experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. And it's Mother FM Friday. So you know what that means. It's time to get sexy with Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Oh, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know that I am because we made it to Friday.
Hold on. Let's just enjoy this music for a second.
Friday, motherfucking Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying.
Let's go.
Fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
I do like how we go from like super chill, groovy music to like metal.
Straight up aggression. It just shows balance, Danny.
Yeah.
Balance.
Brandon from Port Townsend is our contestant. Brandon, are you there?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Brandon. All right, Steve, he's ready to go, so get out of here.
Bye-bye.
For those who may be playing at home, Brandon will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
What does the Y in YMCA stand for?
Youth.
No.
Pass.
How many players are on a standard American football team?
45.
No.
40.
No.
42.
No. What does Hakuna Matata mean?
Peace and love.
No.
Take it easy.
No.
Oh boy, Migs is gonna be me this morning. Pass.
What automotive company has been the biggest motorcycle manufacturer since 1959?
Honda.
Yes. Which planet has Prometheus as a satellite?
Neptune.
No.
Saturn.
Yes. How many times are traditional Mexican refried beans fried?
3 times.
No.
Twice.
No. Oh, Brandon. 1 for me, 1 for you. The score is 2.
I'll be Brandon.
Steve might not be ready either.
Yeah. I'm ready.
You are?
I think he's ready. I'm hyped. What'd I miss?
Brandon is so hyped right now.
Okay, good.
All right, Steve, are you ready?
Might as well go win the whole fucking thing.
Didn't win the MVP.
Oh.
Sorry. I hit the wrong button. I wasn't playing on it. No.
What does the Y in YMCA stand for?
Young?
Yes. How many players are on a standard American football team?
Total? 53.
No, on the field.
11.
Yes. What does Hakuna Matata mean?
Have a good day?
No.
Family?
No.
Well, that's Ohana. Party time.
No.
With the animals.
What automotive company has been the biggest motorcycle manufacturer since 1959?
Automotive company. Harley Davidson?
No.
With Honda?
Yes. What planet has Prometheus as a satellite?
That would be Uranus, Taryn.
It would not be.
Mars?
No.
Jupiter?
No. How many times are traditional Mexican refried beans fried?
Twice.
No.
3.
No.
4.
No. Which European country hosted the 2024 Summer Olympics?
Greece.
No.
France.
Yes. What color are the properties Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois in a traditional Monopoly game?
Yellow.
No.
Green.
No.
Blue.
No.
Damn.
How many total wings does a bee have?
6.
No.
4.
Yes. Who played Ty Webb in Caddyshack?
Bill Murray.
No.
John Candy.
No.
George Costanza.
No. Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct, and that is a win.
Yes.
5-2. Sorry, Brandon.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you, guys.
You're
Have a great
so
weekend.
welcome.
Hey, I didn't get 6 this time.
It's a miracle.
I know.
It's a Friday miracle.
Another one bites the dust.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries.
Oh.
Yes. Prometheus is the satellite for Saturn. Traditional Mexican refried beans are fried once.
I was going to guess once. I'm like, oh, it's got to be at least twice.
Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois in Monopoly, they're all red properties. And Ty Webb in Caddyshack is Chevy Chase.
Damn it. I couldn't think of his name.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've watched it. Do you think it still holds the test of time?
100%. And Danny, you need to watch it.
I don't think Danny would like it one bit.
I do like Chevy Chase, but I think it's kind of old.
The one guy you like is like the world's biggest D-bag.
Oh, I know. I don't. Okay, I like his acting, Steve, and Vacation.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
The Vacation role is pretty amazing. Yes.
The Daily Migs Show.
We invite you to join us for an event we've never done before. It's called Unwrapped, an acoustic holiday. And we're doing it on December 12th at Angel of the Winds Arena in Everett, Washington. We have Brent Smith and Zach Myers from Shinedown coming to town, The Pretty Reckless, Daughtry, Mammoth, Hollywood Undead, everyone performing acoustic. And we've got those tickets, I think they said like less than 200 in the main bowl. So get those right now at KISW.com. When the weekend finally comes back around, you might find yourself with a little downtime and maybe some couch time and maybe some TV time, Steve Migs.
Yes.
Which is why we kind of like to talk about what we're watching.
All right, so what are you watching there, Taryn Daly?
I just watched a new comedy stand-up special from a gal named Leanne Morgan called Unspeakable Things.
This is my take on snow skin. I had to get all those little children dressed with all those layers. This baby child, she starts taking all of her clothes off. I go, what are you doing? And she said, my butthole itches. I remember praying to the Lord and saying, what did I do that was so bad that this is my vacation now?
Know anything about this comedian?
Apparently she is a thing. I just learned about her last weekend, and I talked to several people that were like, oh yeah, she's been in this movie and she's got this special and yada yada yada, but she's new to me. Thoroughly enjoyed her special. Southern charm, hilarious, and I'm a big Leanne Morgan fan now.
And it's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, I can watch that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right, Steve, what are you watching?
Shockingly, I'm on YouTube once again, and this is about a man by the name of Dave Kingman, baseball's biggest a-hole.
I have failed to really embrace the full assholeness of a man who has to be, in the annals of sports history, maybe the greatest asshole we've ever dealt with. The guy I'm talking about is former Major League slugger Dave Kingman.
Now, Dave Kingman was a little bit before my time. He was like late 70s, early 80s, played with the Mets, played with a bunch of other teams as well. He was kind of like that guy that hit a bunch of home runs and struck out a bunch as well. Like he was like, it was like either he's hitting a home run or he's striking out, and he's striking out often. But I'm like, well, what makes this guy a bigger jerk than some of the most notorious jerks? And so this was a YouTube special. I've watched this guy before, Jeff Pearlman. He does the Press Box Chronicles. And this one's about Dave Kingman. And he shared an example. And I thought this example was just hilarious because this sounds like something that, like, I brought up the time where Billy Joel told me to F off when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like this is baseball's way of telling kids to go F off. And here's the story.
I have failed to really embrace the...
Oh, wait, wrong one. There we go.
Kingman was trash. And when I mean trash, I don't even mean as a player. I mean, he was a guy, and this is a literal... true story of something he used to do. If a kid had a baseball and he was behind the railing, he would ask Dave Kingman for an autograph. This happened at spring training on multiple occasions. And Dave Kingman would say, yeah, toss me the ball, toss me the ball. And the kid would toss Dave Kingman the ball, and Dave Kingman would let the ball fall, and he'd walk away. Like, he was that level of...
I mean, that is really rude, but also funny.
But also, then I go on YouTube, I'm watching this. It's a great piece. It's like 10, 15 minutes long. It's a really fun watch. All the comments are from people back in the day talking about how good of a guy he was. Everyone's like, I don't know what you're talking about. When I was a kid, he signed this. When I was a guy, I fixed something at his house. He couldn't be a more respectful, nice guy.
Maybe it's fake news.
I have no idea what's going on.
Danny, what are you watching?
It's funny, too, because I'm watching a really fun light watch, too, Steve. It's called Chaos in the Courtroom, The Killing of Jessica Chambers.
Less than 24 hours after Jessica was killed, this social media firestorm began. Jessica was a teenager from a tiny town in Mississippi that most Americans haven't even heard of. But somehow these people from all over the country, these wannabe detectives, thought that they could investigate Jessica's murder more thoroughly than local law enforcement, even though they were just sitting on their couch in Canada or on a houseboat in Florida. They thought they could do it better.
Oh,
yeah, we've watched plenty of crime shows. We all know things better than the detectives.
Did they do it better?
Not really.
So this looks like this was like during the MySpace time. At least when I was watching that clip, it was like they were using footage of people making their own speculations on MySpace.
It was crazy, and the whole thing, of course, is just another murder of another girl, and it's just like it's
I'm starting to get concerned about you. You watch a lot of documentaries about murders of girls.
You know he knows how to cover it up.
Yeah, but it's crazy to watch because like they present her as like this like really like put together girl, and then you find out no, she had a dark side and she was on drugs and all these things, and then they try to piece it all together with surveillance and MySpace and detectives. It's crazy.
Did they, not spoiler? It's based on a true story, but like, did they ever figure out what happened to her?
They know what happened to her, but
were the people that were making like all the people on the internet speculating, were they right?
No.
Okay.
Somewhat. Like it gets convoluted. There's like 5 episodes of it. We binge watched it in a weekend.
True or false? Was she baseball's biggest a-hole?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
Could you name a song if you only heard 1 second of its chorus? If so, you could be winning front row tickets to Trans-Siberian Orchestra at Climate Pledge Arena next Saturday, November 22nd. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call if you would like to play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
If you're still waiting for a sign, here's another one. At California Psychics, we reject 98% of the psychics who apply to work for us. So we only connect you with the best. That's how we can guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. And right now, new customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Dramatic sound effect incoming. Experience the joy of certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com.
Hold up, we got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How did he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
This week, we have had tickets in the first 3 rows for Trans-Siberian Orchestra at Climate Pledge Arena a week from tomorrow. And this morning, we have those tickets for the first row.
Front row, baby.
It's the 3 p.m. show next Saturday, which, by the way, if you buy your tickets, $1 for every ticket purchased for the 3 p.m. show will go to our charity of choice, and that is Operation Warm. Say hello to our contestant this morning. I believe it is Santa calling from Shoreline.
Oh.
Santa, how are you?
Good, I'm doing great.
Wait, so is this the Santa that we know that does is a mall Santa?
No, I'm the one that came to your studio and you and Danny sat on my lap.
Oh, it's Ken. I mean, Santa.
That's right.
What's up, Santa?
Just never been to Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I want to sit in the front row with my Santa suit on and just rock that.
Yes.
We have to make this happen.
Oh, we sure do. Now let's spin the wheel and see who Santa is playing with. Will it be me or Migs?
All right, the wheel's spinning. Who's Santa going to sit on the lap of? Will it be Taryn Daly? Will it be Steve Migs? Well, it's a little less weight on you because it's going to be Taryn Daly.
All right,
Santa.
I'm going to dress up like an elf then, okay?
You got it. All right, Santa, here is your clip.
I don't recognize that.
Let's play it again. We'll play it again for Santa.
I'm not getting it.
Let me give you a hint there, Santa Claus. It is a band from Seattle that was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this past weekend, fronted by the late, great Chris Cornell.
Great guess.
That would be Soundgarden.
Yes. And the song...
I bet he could take his sleigh up there.
Oh.
I don't know.
The song is... what would be a good hint for this?
It's the opposite of white.
Yeah, the opposite of white.
Black Hole Sun?
Yes!
Give it to
Santa,
us.
nice work.
All right.
And what a great performance with Brandy Carlisle on vocals and also Taylor Momsen from the Pretty Reckless jumping up on vocals as well. That was a great tribute to Chris Cornell and Soundgarden at the Hall of Fame induction.
All right, Santa, we're one down.
So
We've got...
that I remember seeing Soundgarden in the clubs.
Wow. So you've seen Soundgarden live before?
Many times, yeah.
Santa's seen them all.
Look at Santa.
All right, it is time for my clip, Danny. Let's hear it.
Oh, did Santa see these guys in the club?
That would be another...
I didn't think they were ever going to make it. I thought, oh, my God, these guys suck.
No way.
You heard it from Santa. That's Nirvana. Smells like Teen Spirit.
I think they were too drunk.
What was that, Santa?
I think they were too drunk at that show. It was a small show. I think it was the Rock Candy.
So what you're saying is Soundgarden is on the good list and Nirvana would be on the naughty list.
They were on the naughty list that night. Yes, definitely.
All right, Santa, we are
a
sending...
good time to be in Seattle.
We are sending you to Trans-Siberian Orchestra in the front row in the Santa suit.
Yeah. That is awesome.
The Daily Migs Show.
Have we talked about something this morning that you would like to chit-chat with us about? You can call 206-803-ROCK, and we will check in with the Rockaholics after 9 Inch Nails. All morning, we have received texts and calls from you that we haven't had a chance to chat with you about, but right now we are checking in with the Rockaholics. So please call up if you'd like to chime in on anything from the show today, or if you have something on your mind that you would like to discuss with us. 206-803-ROCK. We had a fun topic earlier this morning about crazy things that went down at our homes.
Yes.
And we're going to chat with Christine in just a moment about her crazy encounter with a goat.
Oh.
But first... we got to get to Jeff in Redmond to talk about this adrenaline story. Jeff, tell us what happened.
Well, my parachute didn't open right.
Okay, so you were how high in the air?
4,000 feet. Static line.
And have you? Okay, so you're skydiving. Have you done that?
First time ever. Last time ever.
No. Okay, so you were tandem with somebody else?
No. Static line. So when you jump off the plane, it pulls your chute for you.
Oh. And so what happened? To give us everything that you jump out of the plane, you think everything's going to be cool, and then how do you know?
And then all of a sudden, when it's supposed to be open, there's just a big backpack with a 6-foot tail flapping in the wind, and you're flying at however many miles an hour, and the ropes are tied all the way down to your neck in like a 4-inch licorice.
So were you? What did you do? Like, were they like?
Yeah, thanks for bringing up all these memories because I'm like stressing already thinking about this.
Oh, dude, my butt is clenched right now.
31. This is 31 years ago.
And did they train you like, hey, if it doesn't work, this is your plan B?
Yep. Thank God they did, and I paid attention because on the way down, that's all you do is pull as hard as you can, side to side by your neck, and run like you're on a bicycle.
Wow. And so at some point, it does open up. I mean, was your landing smooth, or was that...
My landing was about a football field away from the landing, and I had a little baby monitor. The guys were like, good job, is when it opened, right? They can't hear me, but I can hear them. He's like, good job, find your target. And I literally just stopped in the air and turned and went down maybe a couple 100 feet and landed. I took all my gear off, went straight to the car, shut the door.
Yeah, I'd be like flipping them off as I'm landing. I'm done.
Oh, no, it was literally a godsend. I floated down, took my gear off, and just nobody talked to me. I just walked straight to the car.
Well, Jeff, you said you're never going to skydive again, and me as well. I never have, and I never will, and these are part of the reasons why.
Thanks, Jeff.
Wow.
I know, seriously, my heart is pounding. 206-803-ROCK. Christine in Silverdale. Crazy home invasion stories we were talking about earlier this morning. Tell us about yours.
I for sure thought I was going to die that night. So I don't know if you've ever encountered a goat before, but they are the most stubborn things in the world. So one night, so I grew up in a very Christian-oriented home, and my mom always made us scared of the 3 o'clock witching hour. So here I am years later, going out with my friends, and I'm coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-oh.
And I don't own goats, so I didn't know what it was at first. And I am walking to my house in the pitch black because I live out in the boonies. And all of a sudden, in this moonlight, I can see something, this big black blob. And all of a sudden, there's horns, massive horns. And it just keeps getting taller and taller and taller, and it's approaching me, and I have zero idea what it is. And apparently, my neighbor's goat got off of his tether and came to sleep at my house. I for sure thought that this was the devil and this was my time.
So the goat was inside of your house?
No, he was parked right outside in front of my barbecue. So it was out front of my house, but I didn't have a porch light at that time.
So how long was it until you were out till 3 a.m. again?
Oh, I'm old now, so I really don't go out that time anyway. So I don't know that I've ever been out after that.
So you and me both.
The Daily Migs Show.
I do not know what the deal is
Hell
with
is
both
happening?
our current and past Seahawks players that have really, honestly, awful, terrible taste in food.
Debatable.
Like our very own Steve Migs. So what are they talking about? We're going to tell you at 9:50. Well, it's either we are completely crazy or the Seahawks have just as equally bad taste in food as our friend Steve Migs.
You guys are crazy. That's what's up.
I'm talking both Seahawks legends and current players have the same love for a Thanksgiving dish that, in my opinion and in Danny's opinion, must absolutely go, and that is the candied yams. So last week we chatted about this with Walter Jones. Mm-hmm. One Thanksgiving dish has to go. It's off the table. It's never coming back. What's the one that you could do without?
And I bet you were hoping you could be like, it's the candied yams.
That's what I hoped.
Yeah, you were wrong.
No, green bean casserole.
Okay, I strongly disagree with you. That's one of my favorites. But, to each his own.
All right, well, we're talking, Big Walt, what's your feeling on candied yams with the marshmallows?
I love candied yams. You cannot go wrong with candied
yams.
Thank you. You cannot go wrong.
Well, I work with two people who hate it.
And see, me and you at that age, I think a lot of people don't understand with the marshmallows in it too. It just gives you a whole nother flavor to it, though. So it can take you back to that kid's life. You get the marshmallow, kind of brings you back to that part. So
that's right. It's nostalgic.
Ugh. This morning, then, we ended up chatting with linebacker Drake Thomas, and he had this to say. Out of curiosity, when it comes to all the Thanksgiving dishes that end up on that table, which one are you going for first?
I think it depends. It depends who's cooking, where I'm at. Because in the South, mac and cheese is a staple in Thanksgiving. But you leave the South, and that's not like your normal Thanksgiving type of dish. Like a sweet potato casserole, maybe. I like the turkey. Yeah, I like it all, honestly, though.
Well, first of all, you blew my mind. The idea of having mac and cheese at Thanksgiving sounds like the greatest idea, and I think I'm going to have to talk to my wife about doing that this year.
Yeah, it's the best.
And then the guys on the show, they give me a hard time. And in fact, we had Walter Jones, Seahawk legend, on with us, and he agreed with me. I'm a big fan of the candied yams with the marshmallows and the sweet potato. How do you feel about that?
I love that. Candy yams are great. It's definitely a must-have.
Thank you. See, you guys are idiots.
No,
we're not.
Have you tried them recently?
I have tried them. I just don't want marshmallows in my dinner dish.
Or yams.
You know what? Sometimes it's like the sum of the parts. It's just better together. The two of them are just a perfect combination. It's like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Together, it's fantastic.
I would like to pitch
and
this.
Jordan's the marshmallows. Pippen's the yams.
Out of you two, who is the marshmallows and the yams?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
Have you seen me with my shirt off? I'm the marshmallow.
The Daily Migs Show.
You obviously have not seen me with my shirt off, Steve Migs.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of an insult I compared you to a yam. Neither's good. I'm sorry, Taryn. I didn't mean that. That's Danny's fault.
Speaking of Thanksgiving and shirts, you can wear the new KISW Daily Migs Show Thanksgiving shirt in the Rock Shop at KISW.com.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Ryan Castle joins us. Obviously, we're fighting with Steve Migs about food a lot lately. Out of curiosity, National Pickle Day, which is better, sweet or dill pickles?
Oh, I'm a dill. Kosher dills.
But do you like sweet pickles?
Yeah, I'll eat sweet
See,
pickles.
that's the argument. It's not like I'm like, you can't have the other. You guys are just,
It depends on the dish. Like, if you're going to do hot dogs, like sweet relish, for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
You just want to snack on them?
Yeah.
I'm not putting any relish
Look, I think there's one thing we know.
That relish right in your face.
There's one thing we know, having hung out with both of you, is Steve is vegan and you have weird food hang-ups. So I think both of your opinions are probably null and void on all food subjects, period.
I'm vegan except for brisket, don't forget.
He's a brisket boy.
Yeah, I'm vegan except for brisket.
I make Texas Twinkies. I'll bring one in.
Oh.
It's a jalapeno popper, but it's got brisket, smoked brisket on the inside, along with the cream cheese.
I was about the Urban Dictionary Texas Twinkie, and I was like, I don't know if I want that.
There's probably one of those as well.
Hey, the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And I don't know if people were more upset that the Mariners didn't go to the World Series or that Cal Raleigh didn't become MVP, because it was like yesterday, there are a lot of upset people on social media as Cal Raleigh came in second place, Aaron Judge, MVP. It was a close call. I mean, at the end of the day, both of them deserving to be MVP, but it does suck to see a guy who did so much for this team and truly was a valuable member, more valuable than I think than Aaron Judge, did not get the nod.
Well, I think it's like we heard during Straight to the Comments. He's still most valuable pooper.
Most valuable, that's MVP, most important.
This Sunday, it's a huge game for our Seattle Seahawks. We are traveling down to LA, taking on our divisional rivals, the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams 7-2.
Ooh.
Cooper Kupp is back in action. He used to play for the Rams, so that makes it a little bit more
Won a
exciting.
Super Bowl with them.
Oh, yeah. So during his press conference, Cooper learned that the Rams plan on doing a special thing for his return, and here is Cooper's response to that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that. I don't know. I mean, I didn't die. I'm here.
I freaking love Cooper Kupp. He is so
Great
funny.
answer.
Tribute, I didn't die. I'm still here.
So, yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. It's obviously so thankful for my time there. Incredible experience. Built so much with just the fans, with the guys that I was able to play with, and just great experiences. So nothing but love for that city. But you gotta be able to lock in for the game and what's ahead of you. So I think it'll be fun. I'm excited to go out there. It's a really good football team, and present some great challenges for us, and excited to go out there and compete.
I know he's not a stoner, but he is the epitome of Pacific Northwest. He just has that vibe and that energy.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't die. I'm here.
Good point.
The game is on Fox 13 at 1 p.m. this Sunday.
It's going to be a good one, that's for sure. Thursday Night Football last night, the New England Patriots, they beat the Jets as they should, 27-14. As far as weather, we're in a high of 53 degrees. It's going to be a rainy day today. The DMD is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is next, and he's got your morning 12 fact.
Hey, he didn't die.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this. Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program? Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship. Oh, so like a B+ then. Dude, get out of our huddle. Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools. Off the field. Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports. How'd he even get in here? Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Heather is a nurse practitioner from United Healthcare.
We meet patients wherever they live.
During a house call, she found Jack had an issue.
Jack's blood pressure was dangerously high.
It was 217 over 110.
So they got Jack to the hospital and got him the help he needed.
He had had a stent placed in his heart, preventing a massive heart attack.
If it wasn't for my guardian angel, I wouldn't be here.
Hear more stories like Jack's at UnitedHealthcare.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan, area, limitation, and exclusions apply.
¿Buscas las ofertas de Early Black Friday en Lowe's? Estás justo a tiempo. Ahorra hasta 50% en electrodomésticos selectos y hasta 25% extra en combos de electrodomésticos selectos. ¿Estás pensando ya en poner luces navideñas? Aprovecha ahorros de hasta 50% en escaleras selectas. Precios de Black Friday sin las filas de Black Friday. Lowe's, nosotros ayudamos, tú ahorras. Válido hasta el 11/19. Selección varía por tienda, solo en tiendas selectas hasta agotar existencias. Detalles en Lowe's.com.
Donor-advised funds from Daft Giving 360. Your clients can donate cash, publicly traded securities, or appreciated assets like real estate. It's a simple, tax-smart way to give. Learn more at daftgiving360.org/advisors.